So it looks like I got a new show to review, which was only supposed to be on BET streaming, which they want you to pay extra for. Why do they always want you to pay extra for these channels? Oh, bye. Set it off. Set it off. So this, I'll come back. This is going to be season one, episodes 1 through 4. And I'll just tell y'all about it when I watch the last one. They just giving us a special New Year's Day preview. See, they trying to make people buy all these extra channels. So apparently I'm late to the game, and I see what BET is trying to do. They're trying to get us hooked on yet another series that we're going to have to pay for on the BET Plus streaming, which I don't think I'm going to do. But this show is nice so far. Like, it's, hard these days to find a show that you like. So, they only showed us on regular BET up to episode 4. And apparently they have like 9 episodes already. So, and then I think they just got picked up for a season 2. So basically it's 3 best friends. They've been friends for years. There is Ari, Hazel, and Bree. And they're reuniting to navigate Hazel's public divorce, Ari's unsatisfied marriage, and Bree's cheating husband. So Hazel is Jill Scott, and she's married to Malik Yoba, and he's already engaged to somebody else. And apparently he was her record label manager, because she sings just like she does on Real Life. And and then Bree is a surgeon, and her cheating husband was adorable, as my little girl put it, Ron Rico. What's his last name? I forgot. Ron Rico. He played on everything, y'all. I forgot his last name. But he did look like he was innocent, which just goes to show you can't trust nobody. But so basically he tried to say he was cheating because he was unsatisfied because she worked 16 hours a day because she was a surgeon. And he had to do most of the housework and all, and taking care of the kids and all that stuff. So I'm just jumping around. I'm just giving y'all little bits. So they went to couples counseling, and so Adra is very observant. She said that was Elvin's mother on the Cosby Show years ago. She still looks the same, just gray hair. And so she was the therapist, and she was just telling them to listen to each other and blah, 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 And so Bree shows up at the PTA, because he said she never shows up to the PTA. And the teacher was like, we thought that he was a widower. And so, come to find out, so then the lady comes, there's a lady that comes late, and she sits next to him, and she's touching his leg and stuff, and whispering to him. And then, so the wife overhears it, and she flashes back to like when they was in therapy, and he says she listens to my stupid stories also. So she's about to go off on the girl. She's about to jump on her. She said, you were cheating on her. Somebody, our child's friend's mother, or something like that. I was like, oh my gosh. And she says, I want a divorce. And then Ari is, she was a lawyer, but she was putting on hold for her husband, who's like in some type of politics. And so now she's becoming a lawyer again to help Hazel, which is played by Jill Scott, because Malik Yoba is trying to really take all her money, and they can't find his prenup. They're trying to break into the penthouse that he borrowed her from, which her money paid for, and trying to get his copy of the prenup because they can't find any other copies of the prenup. So if they can't find a prenup, then he can take all of her money, basically, that she earned. So let me see. And you know, they just say all the words on here too, y'all. Like that the normal BET channel will block. They say the D word, they say F word, they say the N word. So it kind of makes it more enjoyable. As you know, when you watch regular BET, they're like boop 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 boop. I'm like, what's the point of showing the episodes? See, now I'm kind of like curious. Now I know that YouTube, people probably tried to upload this on YouTube, and I'm sure they probably got copywritten or blocked. But this seems like a really good show. I was about to take a nap and stuff, and then I just like, this thing that woke me up. I was like, what? So Jill Scott. Oh, okay. So Malik Yoba's character, I think his name is Derek. So he got mad because he was gonna put out his side chicks version. I guess she can sing as well. Side chicks version of the same song that was Jill Scott's. And Jill Scott had it leaked out first, so that's why he's mad, because he had told her that she was like a has-been and all this stuff. So she had the song leaked out, and he got mad, and he just removed her from all of her like credit cards, and like everywhere she went, it was declined and stuff like that. And the doorman wouldn't let her up to the penthouse and all this stuff. So now she's broke. It's on all the blogs. Hazel is broke. She breathed a surgeon. She said she could live with her bad kids till she got herself straight. So they came to grips and saying, "Hey, we're back in college." So yeah. So now I'm kind of curious as to how much this streaming service is. But I'm so tired of paying for stuff. Like Power's about to come back on Sunday. Right? Yeah, January 5th. About to come back on Sunday, so that means I'm gonna have to start my Starz subscription again, because that's the only thing I watched on Starz, except for it was called Survivor's Remorse, which had Ron Rico on there, and Tashina Arnold, and Michael Epps, and I don't know the other boy's name, but that was a good show, and they canceled it. They had like maybe 4 seasons.
What, they canceled?
Survivor's Remorse.
Oh, Star 2.
Survivor's Remorse that we used to watch on a computer.
Oh.
But that was on Starz, so like I don't watch nothing else on Starz. So that means I'm gonna have to pay another $8 just to see the rest of the episodes of the last season of Power. So it's just crazy. It's because you pay all this money for cable, right? And there's never nothing on cable, and then they put all this extra stuff that they want you to pay for. And this BET Plus looks like it's got a lot. They got this show with Paula Patton. I forgot what it was called. That looks good. They got some show coming on after this called Bigger, which is another like an episode show. And then that's another thing. I hate getting hooked on episodes and it's like you binge watch it till it's done and it's like, oh, well, I have nothing else to watch. You know, that's like that Netflix. You know, you see something on Netflix and you just binge watch it, you know. But if anybody's seen The First Wives Club, not the movie, because the movie was some white ladies back in 1996 at my but this is BT Plus, The First Wives Club, and it should pop up. Yo, let me see here. I'll pull up the cast if it'll let me. I'll pull up the cast for y'all so y'all can see. So that's who's all on there. I don't know the other two ladies' names. I don't think I've ever seen them before. And that's also another thing when you see new people. Because I like how they have the new faces mixed in with the familiar faces that we know. And they all seem to have a good chemistry. So if you all seen this before, let me know what you think about it. Or will you see it? Will you pay to see it? Because I'm on the fence with that. It depends on how good money is looking this year. But if, you know, they happen to come out with a DVD, that would be awesome. So, because you can watch that whenever you want to. And what's up with Insecure? Yeah, I watch Insecure with Issa Rae. We haven't seen her in about a year. Was that on season 3? 4? It was season 3 or 4, y'all. So, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And we'll see you next time.